Today, March 24th, we celebrate the feast of Saint Óscar Romero. Saint Óscar spoke out against poverty and actively denounced violations of the human rights of the most vulnerable people and defended the principles of protecting lives, promoting human dignity, and opposing all forms of violence. When he was appointed Archbishop of San Salvador, Bishop Romero was considered a very safe choice. 3 weeks after his appointment as Archbishop, Romero was shaken by the murder of his good friend, Jesuit Father Rutilio Grande, a vigorous defender of the rights of the poor. 5 more priests were assassinated in the Archdiocese of San Salvador during Romero's years as its shepherd. He publicly criticized the U.S. government for backing the junta. His weekly radio sermons, broadcast throughout the country, were regarded by many as the most trustworthy news available. On 23rd March 1980, Romero delivered a sermon in which he called on Salvadoran soldiers, as Christians, to obey God's higher order and to stop carrying out the government's repression and violations of basic human rights. On the following day, Romero celebrated Mass at a small chapel at Divine Providence Hospital, a church-run hospital specializing in onesology and care for the terminally ill. As Romero finished speaking, a red automobile came to a stop on the street in front of the chapel. The gunman emerged from the vehicle, stepped to the door of that chapel, and fired 1 and possibly 2 shots. Romero was struck in the heart, and the vehicle sped off. He was declared a martyr by Pope Francis on 3rd February 2015, paving the way for his beatification in the same year. Pope Francis canonized Romero as a saint in October 2018. Saint Óscar Romero, pray for us.